Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Tim.
I'm Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So tonight, we are going to play Nemesis.
Nemesis.
No comment?
Nemesis. It's a game by
Awakened Realms.
Yeah.
You thought I wouldn't remember.
Good job.
Right there. After playing this, I've come to realize it's kind of like the first movie of Aliens. With them trying to do stuff and survive.
That's most games, trying to do stuff and survive.
Hey, so the first thing we're going to do is take turn order card. Oh, here.
Oh my gosh. He's the first one.
Tim got
Here's
number
the
one.
first
All right.
I'm the last one.
So Tim, shuffle up, take two, and pick one. And while he's doing that, I'm going to hand out our objectives. You get one personal and one corporation, which you don't have to pick until, I believe, the first alien is encountered.
Not much of a choice on that one. Not much of a choice. Dang. So proud of myself. I made it last night and the court.
Shuffle them up and pick two. And then out of those two, pick one.
You were like...
So your card goes with the two outward. And then when you're out of cards, you flip it over to say you're passing from that turn. Who'd you pick, Tim?
Captain.
You got captain. I got pilot.
I think I'm going to be the scientist. We might need one.
Well, actually, you kind of pick depending on what your objective cards state.
I am.
Give me your
What's his
captain
name?
card
What
back.
did they say? I am.
And Tim, you get the first player token, which when we get our other stuff should be an actual figure. Alright.
Do we shuffle the action deck or no?
Yes.
Do we give you back who we are? The character card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Choose to be the guy in a wheelchair?
Yes.
I mean, no offense, but
This is
the game is kind of running from aliens.
but you got to need brain.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need brains.
Hey, so we have two quest items, and we have one weapon. The weapon can go in the left or the right hand. Your two quest items go, basically, if the quest is completed, it goes down. The top of it tells you how to complete your quest. Your action card deck is on the left-hand side. Your discard for your actions is on the right-hand side.
It's just this card. Action cards deck here. Okay, action card.
Face down.
Okay,
Shuffle.
course. And then, what else? Oh, this one is... Where is that? One is one right and one is left. Which one is left? Which one is right?
Your weapon goes in your right or left hand. Your two exploration cards go underneath your action card deck.
Right here.
No.
Oh, right here.
No. That is your weapon. Turn it over.
Okay.
That goes in your left or right your hand.
Oh, left hand. There you go. It's
And the two quest cards go over there face down like that.
quest cards right here. The object is here.
All right.
I have to shuffle the.
So our character's
Action?
starting hibernation. Yes, you have to shuffle your action cards. And draw 5. Now it's important that you've already read your objective cards, but don't share those with the rest of the players.
Oh, I haven't even looked at mine. Can we look at them?
Yes. Now you don't actually have to pick one of these, like I said, until I believe we find our first encounter. Now, Tim, as it's your first turn, you got your 5 cards in your hand. You can either use one of the 5 cards, or use one of those to discard to do a basic action, or you can drop 2 and do careful movement, which means you can move in the room, but you wouldn't have to roll the die to see if there's a noise.
What?
It's on your card.
Gotcha.
Or you can do what's on the card. And we get to do 2 actions, and then it goes to the next person until everybody's exhausted their cards. Once you exhaust your cards, you'll turn this around so that everybody knows your turn, that you're passing your turn. And while Tim's trying to decide, you'll notice how the board is set up. We have 2 engine tiles. One of those means the engine's damaged, the other one means it's good. Glenda, if you could put that white cube back on the B, that means we start out with that destination.
It's not white.
Clear cube. There's also coordinates there, which only gets flipped over if somebody goes and looks at it, but the rest of everybody else doesn't know what that is, because we don't share it. We also don't share the information about the engines. You have the escape pods. They'll only unlock if somebody's set to self-destruct and we get to orange. And we have rooms which have encounter tokens on top of them. Some of these are level 1, some are level 2. We also have, when you're rolling the die for noise, you have numbers here, but you also have, some of them have a number off the side with a red dot. That means air duct, which where that white arrow kind of looking thing is, that's where the noise token would go if we had a noise token from an air duct.
Alright, so I'm going to move.
Okay, which room are you going to?
I'll go down the path of 4.
To this one?
Yeah.
Alright, and you are...
Blue.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is flip this. This room has 4 items in it. So, where you see the arrow right there, you're going to put that to there. We also have a mechanical issue already, and that takes care of that. Now, this is a hatch control system. You can lock or unlock one escape pod from this room using 2 cards if you wanted to. You also have to roll for noise at this point. So if you want to roll that die. Okay, so number 3 got a noise token. Can you put that in the air duct over there, please? Because 3 had the red dot above it. When we get 2 there, obviously we have an encounter. Your next action? By the way, so those of you know, we have, because the card said the exploration token said 4, you can actually search this room 4 times.
Is search an action?
If you have a card.
So you got to have a card that says search?
Says search, yes.
That's lame.
Yes, it is. I'm going to take it you don't have a card that says search.
No, but I do have.
Glenda.
Don't let the dog eat.
I do have
Should have
basic
noise from
repairs.
Okay.
Cost 2 cards.
Alright, so you're going to repair that?
Yep.
Okay. Are you, so you're done?
Yep, that's
Do
2.
you have any cards left?
I got 1.
Okay. So, I would go next.
Excuse me.
And what I'm going to do is go ahead and discard 1 card. I'm going to move into the same room, but since you're there, I don't cause noise. And I'm going to go ahead and discard this card, and that's a white room. So I'm going to search the weapons thing, which means I can search. I'm going to take 2 cards, and I'm going to keep that one and discard that one. That's my second.
Dr. Xavier.
Oh, and we got to turn that. Now we're down to 3 items that can be searched in that room.
Discard 1. Move here. Open it up.
Okay, so we're going to flip that, and that says 1 on it. So that has a 1. You're going to roll your die for... Ooh, this room is on fire.
Already? I'm so on
That die
fire.
right there. Huh.
Ooh.
Not even... Can't even have something nice, can we, Glenda?
Sorry. I gotta start some.
So each corridor, because she gets that,
The claw.
gets the claws, every corridor has noise in it.
Can't even get.
What are you going to do with your second action?
You said the counter is just... Okay. So I can do the reduce item counter by 1. Same color. So I'll do my search.
You got a search card?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is this blue?
That is yellow.
Yellow?
You go by the color on the card itself. So, you're searching,
Okay. Yellow?
and that room has 1 thing in it, so it takes it down to 0.
So I get that yellow item?
2 items,
Discard
and you
1.
discard 1. Tim, it's back to your turn.
Some like it hot.
Draw back up to 5, right?
No.
So I just have this.
Yep, that's all you can do. Hey, Glenda. Glenda. Take one of those red cubes and put it on your light wound, because you're in a room of fire, and that's where you ended your turn.
1 light one. Alright, so
And everybody
discard.
make sure, hey, can you give me 2 red? Why didn't you just discard
Oh.
it? Can you give
And
me
where
2
do
of
I
those
put
red
it
cubes?
here, right?
Yes. Well, if that's...
If it says hand,
then it has to go in your hands.
but if it's no hand,
Then it just goes there, right? How
But I
many,
can play it
your
anytime.
weapon has how much ammo?
6.
Glenda, don't forget to get your ammo for your weapon, by the way. So, Tim,
pathetic.
you're going to be able to do, what, 1 action and then turn your card over to pass.
Yeah, I guess I'll move again.
Okay, where you want to move to?
Down 2.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the room flips. It's got one spot that can be explored. And we got a door symbol. We didn't get many door symbols last time. Oh, you want to roll your noise counter?
Not really. 1.
Alright, so we get a noise token here. I'm still looking for door. Alright, doors. Place a door token in the corridor by which you have entered the room. So until somebody opens that or destroys it, that corridor is sealed. Alright, so you're done. So for 2 cards though, if you don't have search, for 2 cards you'd be able to search that room, okay?
Would that go in the other car? I mean, the other corridor?
Hmm?
Would that work for the other room I was in?
No, it only works for this room.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, I guess. Go to this room. And this room has 2. And a door from where I came from. And for my second action, I'm going to go ahead and let that room start malfunctioning. Glenda?
So even if I'm surrounded by noise, I can leave that place, right?
Mm-hmm. Just remember, if you leave that place in the room you go to, you cause noise from in the same corridor, you'll have an encounter.
Yeah! Cool!
Yeah, the guy in the wheelchair really wants to run into an alien.
I'm not the captain, so I don't have a lot of ammo. So if I leave that, it costs, but it's not yet, right?
Not yet, no.
Alright, so let me get out of there. Discard here.
Alright, which room are you going to go to?
Here.
Alright, we'll flip it over.
Flip it, my man.
And what does the exploration thing say?
Says this is a evacuation section A.
That's the room.
Try to enter an escape pod. It's 2, and this is... Which one is the number that I need
look
to
at
follow
your exploration token in your hand.
Oh, this one. It's 2.
2, so you put the arrow to the 2.
Dos.
And what's the...
Put the arrow. Where's the arrow? Right there. To 2, and then...
And what's the other thing on there? Malfunction?
Mm-hmm.
Put 1.
Okay.
And I'm in there.
And give me the encounter token.
And then...
And you still got an action left.
So you gotta roll for noise.
Yep. Roll for noise.
How do I like the clothes on?
Alright, well, you would get one in all of them, but this one comes off. And it does say everything connecting. So that one comes off too. That one comes off too. Alright, so.
Is it?
It was the 4 would have had the double.
That would have...
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, an encounter!
Okay, to resolve an encounter, following discard all noise tokens
I summoned them all.
connected to the room, including terminal corridors, which are technical corridors. Draw an intruder token from the intruder bag.
Voila! Let's see what kind of intruder. Oh my god! Oh my god. This nasty thing.
Okay.
Why is the 3 means? What's 3 warning on the flip side?
Oh, that's going to be kind of important in a second.
It is. Alright, so I'm getting that hookworm or whatever that is.
Okay.
Nasty.
Alright, so that's an adult. So, grab one of those guys.
This one?
Any one of those, yep. And
This
put it in there with you.
With me. Voila. And then, don't they have to...
Place the intruder miniature in a room. The intruder type must correspond to the intruder symbol. And compare the number on the intruder token with the number of cards in the player's hand. What was it? So it was 3?
Just 2.
Alright. If the number of action cards in the player's hand is lower than the number of the intruder token, surprise attack occurs. Surprise attack. Surprise attack is the intruder attack which only occurs during an encounter.
Maybe the
Its player has fewer cards. So.
Attack me!
It's working on it.
Alright, so choose the character, which is you. Draw and resolve one intruder attack card. There you go.
Alright. Bite.
Okay.
If
Well,
the character
hold on a second.
has...
It's got to match everything. Let me see it. And it does. So bite. If the character has 2 serious wounds, they die. If not, they suffer 1 serious wound. So.
I have 1 light wound.
Okay. Well, you actually suffer a serious wound. That doesn't really matter. Here you go.
So it gets me.
Whatever that card says.
I am. The character has only 1 hand slot for heavy items. Objects, if they have 2 heavy items, they must instantly drop 1. Well, I don't have any anyway.
Okay, so nothing else was held in your hand, just your weapon? Okay. Tim,
Okay, where
you're
does
passing,
it go?
right?
Yeah.
It goes next to you. It's now part of your... No, it's not part of your discard.
This part of my
Yeah.
discard, but not the same place.
Right. Alright, so I'm left. And... Does that room got a computer? Yes, it does. Alright, well, I'm using my great piloting skills. If I'm in a room with a working cockpit or a room with a computer, use its room action without paying its cost. And I am going to go ahead and send the signal. Oh, did everybody choose their objectives since we have our first alien, by the way?
No.
You gotta go down to 1 objective since we found our alien. Glenda.
Huh?
Your objective cards, you gotta pick which one you want now.
Yeah, right, like I have a choice.
A choice of picking or a choice of which one's worse or better?
I don't see
Is there more than 1 signal to be sent?
Okay, now I pick mine.
Oh, I send a signal, but you can go and send the signal as well.
Okay.
You're basically sending a message to the corporation. So that's the what. Okay. Glenda?
How did you send a signal?
I didn't.
Oh.
Eric did.
Okay, so now you put the objective here. Right?
And
then
discard the other one. Discard over there, so it's not mixed up with your cards. There you go. Glenda?
Alright, so
You're the last player.
So I can reduce. Will this be effective even though there's somebody there?
You know, you have a creature in there, you might want to shoot it twice.
Oh, true. Since I'm okay. So both actions.
So you're gonna shoot.
First.
And so, okay, so you take one of your red cubes and get rid of it that's on your weapon. Don't put it there.
Okay, so that would be rolls of the red.
Alright. So you roll the red in shooting. If your target is a larva or a creeper, deal 1 injury to your target. If not, you missed.
It's not a larva though.
No, so
miss.
You want to try shooting
one
again?
More?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
It's okay, Eric. Let me shoot.
What's that? Is it the 1 symbol? Alright, you dealt 1 injury to your target, regardless of the intruder's type.
Oh, duh.
What does your weapon do anything extra?
No, only if there's 2. 1 roll. Rolls. Yeah. So nothing.
Okay. So put a damage token on the intruder.
What is the damage token?
The
This
little red cubes that.
This is what I'm talking about. Okay.
Alright. So, and then we pick one of the intruder cards to see what happens to it. And it retreats, so you can retreat it out of that room into another room.
How about I already. What did I do? This is the second one now, so I use both my cards. Okay. That's it. Okay.
So, intruder retreats. During the injury effect phase, if there's a retreat arrow in the blood icon of any of the drawn intruder cards, then this intruder flees. Draw an event card and move the intruder through the corridor where numbers appear in the intruder movement section of the card. Then discard the thing. Okay, so we gotta draw an event card. It's a 3. So which way is 3? So it goes that way. Draw an event card and move the intruder through the corridor whose number appears in the intruder movement section of the card, then discard the event card.
That's it.
And are you out of cards?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and put your tokens back in the pile.
This?
Yep.
Back on my
No,
ammo?
in the pile.
Oh, it means I can't use it again?
No, not until you reload your weapon.
That sucks.
So the event phase, move the time marker. If the self-destruct is activated, we move that. So we have an intruder attack and intruder fire damage. Resolve one event card, intruder movement or event effect. Lurking. Remove all the intruders which are not in a room with any character from the board. Put their respective tokens into the intruder bag. So take him off the board.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. He goes back into the bag. Basically, he's back wandering around in the
And
ship.
it doesn't have a wound on him now.
Right. Alright. Intruder bag ready. Draw one token and resolve its effect. Okay, so
Nasty.
so the effect is a larva.
Larva.
And I have to find it.
I know the only thing that they have in this one is the rules.
Yeah, it would be so much better if there was like
They have a card
quick
too,
reference. Yeah. Intruder symbol, larva. Attack, choose a targeted character. Items, objects, exploration.
While Eric's looking, damn.
Remove this token from the intruder bag and add one adult token to the intruder bag. So we're going to take that, we're going to put this back in the pile,
But an adult.
throw that in, give it a shake and lay it down. Alright, so we draw up 5 cards. I get first player. So, this room, I'm going to go ahead and search this room. I'm going to keep that, discard that.
Is it Tim?
No, it's my turn.
Oh, he already did.
And I'm going to go ahead and move to the engine room. 3. I'm going to put that in the technical corridor. Glenda, your turn.
right there, bus computer.
There's a computer emblem on the room, like right there.
Is there one in here?
It would be right underneath how many actions it takes to do something in that
Oh,
room.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
Can't even see. Alright. Casino, that's all I have.
Well, you are a scientist.
Alright, so now I can pay and get out of there.
Decisions.
How do you unlock the
Pods?
Uh-huh.
Aren't you in a room that unlocks the pods? Isn't that what that room said?
What is this room again? Evacuation section A. Evacuation section A.
Which tells me, obviously...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, only if an escape pod in Section A is unlocked. Basically, you would have to have something that unlocks them, or set the self-destruct. And the self-destruct is set in the generator room. So if you'd like to destroy a ship, you need to find the generator room.
Well, what good would that do, though?
Destroying a ship?
Oh. Oh.
Are you going to the cockpit? Or are you going back to
Because
the room
that's
you're
the
already
only,
in?
correct, that's the only place I can go.
Okay.
Here and
The cockpit.
what can you do there?
You can spend, in the cockpit you can spend a card, I think it's 1 or 2 cards. Let's see. When you're in the cockpit you can spend like 1 or 2 cards and you can look. Okay, 2 cards, you can look and see what the coordinates are and you can set the destination. So if you got something that says we have to go to another planet, you can go there, look where you're going, and then you can set the destination.
How do I put the coordinates? Okay, so that's 2 cards. Then I have to spend 1 more card.
If you go there, you have to spend 2 cards.
Well,
You've already
did
dropped a
one.
card. Okay, so go there.
Okay, so another one.
No, you've already dropped one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you move. You've
Okay.
already paid the card to move.
Okay, so I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can
You
look
roll
at
the noise.
noise. Oh, it's not a clock.
Put a noise token on corridor 4. 4.
Straight.
There you go.
And
Alright, so now if you want to see what the coordinates are, you drop 2 cards to look at the coordinates.
that sounds good. Okay.
Only if it matters to your objective.
Okay. So where is?
You don't show us, you just pick up that card that says coordinates and
This
it'll
one?
yep.
Oh, cool.
And it'll tell you what each one of those letters takes us to.
Well, I gotta know that, huh? Like, remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That is only if
Tim,
I
it's your
have
turn.
that. So where do you see the letters?
I've never looked at a coordinates card.
No, if there's a letter, where do you see the planets?
On the card.
No, I know it's on the card.
The letters on the thing. They should correspond to letters on the card.
That's it?
Yes.
It's not an actual coordinate? Okay.
Searching.
Mm-hmm.
You need 2 red.
Okay, so now
Now you're done.
okay, no, but I want to know. So if that is on where you want it to be,
You don't want it moving.
correct. But how do you move it?
2 cards.
Cool. On my turn.
Right. And
And the quest, anytime you want to pay for it, you may.
well, there's special instructions, yes.
into engine number 2.
Engine number
Okay, roll your noise.
2, and then you can check the engine, right? No, if you have that thing.
4. And then what are you going to do?
The first thing is I'm going to put down my cards for moving. There's nothing else I can do, right?
You can drop 2 cards and see if the engine's good.
I thought I only had 2 actions.
But that's one action. It takes 2 cards to check the engine, but that's one action.
Yeah, but I searched.
Oh, then yeah, you're done. I forgot about you searching. I forgot you searched.
You're confusing me.
I'm freaking good at it. Shut up.
You're confusing me.
I'm glad that noise came on. I forgot to do this. Unprofessional. Unprofessional.
No.
Well, that would be bad. So I'm going to move into here. And get a noise token there. Glenda. And I pass at that point. I forgot to turn around.
2. Change.
And then what?
That's all I have.
Oh, then turn your thing to pass. Tim? Now at this point, Tim, how many cards you got left?
3.
3. At this point, if Tim did 2 actions when you only used 2 of his cards, because we both passed, it goes back to him until he uses his last card and hits pass. Or he burns all 3 in this turn and goes to pass.
Is there anything to find in the engine room?
No. You can just look to see if the engine's working or not.
How do I do that? Just give up 2 cards?
2 cards. And then you lift the top card here without showing it to anyone else. And next action.
Move.
There?
Yep.
Okay. It's got 2, a malfunction. And whatever you just rolled.
3.
And does that put you out of cards?
Yes.
Well, basically it's the event phase.
Yes, we
So
don't
we're
have.
going to move this marker down to 13. Intruder attack, we don't have any. Intruder fire damage, we don't have any. Well, we have fire, but nobody's in there. Resolve an event card. Egg protection. Resolve an encounter for each character who is in the nest or is carrying an intruder egg. Nobody is. And Tim, would you pull one of those while I look to see what it's going to cause us to have to do?
You gotta get 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's busy looking at
Just trying to stall.
that seating. Next. Do we shuffle our action now?
You can. What did we get, Tim?
We got a C.
Oh, so we take that out, and we put an adult in.
Wow.
It's bad when I actually remember what.
Makes it worse.
No, you just put that in the wrong pile.
No,
Yeah, you did.
it's a larvae. It wasn't a larvae.
It's not a larva.
It's bigger
So
than
take that adult out.
Oh my god.
And he's proud of it. He remembered it.
I thought it was a larvae. Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright, so we get a creeper. Remove this token from the intruder bag and add 1 breeder token.
Gross.
Remember page 10. Alright, so Glenda, your first player.
Oh. That's what it is. There's the first player token. So we lose whatever we lost the whole time, so whatever I have the ammo, that's all I have, right?
Until you reload.
Gotta find reload, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shovel and pick. No. Randomly just hit.
Hey, we did find the emergency room though, just so you know.
We did.
Mm-hmm. It's over here.
Wow. You said what? Oh, okay. Is this the cockpit? Is
Yes.
it a considered? It's considered a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some houses, they don't consider the cockpit a room. In my house, we consider the cockpit a room.
Do you have a cockpit in your house?
Yes. Doesn't everybody?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get out of there. All right. So let's just move.
Okay, where are you going? You know what's really odd is
Oh. Dang, I gotta
the
go.
other game we were playing. That tile was almost in the same spot.
The same spot. I thought you have to shuffle it,
Yeah,
right?
I shuffled and changed them around. And there's no. How are they right by the escape pods? That's
The
so
same.
odd. All right, someone just got slimed. And put that to 4. It's at 4. Don't worry about it. It's at
Oh, it
4.
is
Don't
already
worry about
4.
it. Take that off. Put your slime on and roll for noise.
Where does it go? Just go. All right. Slime on me. Slimy me. Okay.
And roll
then
the,
where is
dice.
the number
3.
Where is the number for here?
Well, don't worry about taking that. Just take the technical off and take the corridor off.
And what it?
You have just encountered.
You've been bamboozled. I like encounters.
You like encounters.
Contact the third time.
Okay. Draw an intruder token.
Okay. Like I have ammo.
Did you put? You want to put your guy in, not in space? Maybe he likes floating around. I don't know.
Give me a larva.
Yeah, you could only hope with 1 shot left.
Not bad. Still bad.
Still bad.
I don't have. All right, there you go. And 3. Ooh, I have.
Okay, the
more than
wiggly thing
3.
is an adult, so grab one of the adults out. Yep. Okay.
It's
what's your thing?
3. I have
How
4.
many cards you got? 4? Okay, so he doesn't attack.
Now, my turn. So that's my first, and this is my second, right? Necrotic.
Yep. You doing a second turn? You gonna try and get out of there?
Oh, I can, right? Because it's not going to attack me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that works. Just give me an idea. So I'm slime. So
Okay,
the room is slime.
hold on a second. You're running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, not really.
If your character okay. So, a character may also try to escape from combat by performing a movement action to go to a neighboring room. Explored or unexplored. Before you move your miniature, resolve an intruder attack.
It's going to attack me anyway.
And that's the... that guy. The character suffers 1 light wound and gets 1 contamination card.
Oh, nice. Now I
So
get to
take
see
an
a
action card,
contamination.
put it on top of your discard pile, and take a... You already got a light wound, move it down to... Move it down,
It's going to be 2 light ones. Okay.
basically. And what room are you moving to?
I'm moving there.
Okay, so move them there, and this flips over. It's an exploration of 3.
What is that room?
You're in the cabin. It's got a malfunction.
I just moved. This is my action, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to use a card anymore. I'm done.
You gotta roll a noise dice.
Yes.
And it's on 3. Yep. Okay.
Man, it would have been nice if my card earlier with this contamination.
I'm gonna search.
Okay, you're in a green room. There you go.
I'm on search. Yeah, all I can do is run.
The worst part about it is that, yeah, if you don't get far enough away, he's coming after you.
Correct.
And your next action?
Guess I'm gonna move.
Where to? Engine room?
Engine number 1.
Where do you get the like the ammunition?
You can go to places that has ammo, like and get energy charges, which charges up your weapon. There's also the armory, I believe you can get ammo at. All right, so I'm going to search. That's going to take that down to 0. We did change that, right, when you searched?
It was on 3.
Okay.
I want to say it was on 3.
Okay.
Alright, and guess I'm gonna move. Oh. nice. I found the nest. And apparently it's malfunctioning. I'm done. Glenna?
So this is the start of my turn, right? And I'm in cabin.
Oh.
This is a cabin, right?
Yes.
So when your character is in the room at the start of a new turn and there is no intruder there, draw 1 additional action card. Up to 6 instead of 5.
Okay, so you get an extra action card.
Which is I'm going to get from here.
Mm-hmm. You certainly don't want the one from the contamination deck.
Huh?
I said you certainly don't want the one from the contamination deck.
Okay, so put it with mine. And then the passive feature of this room does not work if there is a malfunction token in the room. I got mine. Alright, so that's me. And then I can... What is the risk assessment action? There is a risk assessment action. What is that?
Okay, you have to read it. I don't know.
It says you can use the internet and risk assessment action from any room on the ship. What is that? You gotta find it because I don't know what that means anyway.
Give me your card. So okay. Now, you know if you get this, you have to hold it in your hand.
Hmm?
And you don't have a hand.
No, that's why I'm asking what is that first.
Mm-hmm. Use the internet and risk assessment action from any room on the ship. Even with a malfunction marker or the computer. It looks like if you're here, you can use the treatment from here.
If I activate this with my...
And you'll have to drop your gun.
Okay, well, that's too far. Okay, so let me search. My first action. Reduce counter by 1. Draw 2 item cards from the same color. What's that?
What?
I'm searching.
Okay.
So reduce it by 1.
You can take anything from any one of those decks.
Draw 2 item cards of the same color.
Right, but it's got.
So which is the same color that?
No, you can take a red, 2 green, or 2 yellow.
2 red, 2 green, 2 yellow. Okay.
Which is funny because you're in a room that's that anyways.
2 red, 2 green, or 2. Of course, I'm gonna get red.
I don't know. The way you're going with health.
I'm so weak. Okay, well.
Well, if you can get back to the emergency room, you could, treat your wounds.
Okay. And this is not in my hand again. So this just goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that your second action or your first?
Oh, that's your first. That's my first.
Okay, well, what's your second?
Second, I will open another room. Is that a room with a computer?
Doesn't look to have one, no.
Whatever. Okay, now. Okay, whatever. I'm getting out of here. No, here.
That room has a computer.
The command center.
Alright.
And it has number...
And a malfunction.
Cool. And this. DOS. Here. Dos.
Slim. You're really curious about those engines, aren't you?
Somebody needs to be.
That's right.
I'm gonna move to that,
This one?
yeah.
Okay, so 3 searchable. Roll your dice.
4.
And my turn. Okay. I'm gonna move to this one. What is that? The generator. Initiate and stop self-destruct sequence. And there's 4 searchable items in there. And there's a door where I came from. Of course. And now we have an encounter.
Yay!
And that was my first action, so
And I'm still slime, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you unslime again? Oh, you shower.
I got the blank.
Nice!
What are the odds? Okay. So second action. Oh, what the hell? Just put a malfunction in there.
How many malfunctions do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more, we explode.
Glenda?
Can't do 3 more, we only got 1.
So 1 more, and then after that, the ship explodes.
We can't.
We can.
Pretty sure we can.
It's too bad I don't have any of those. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Use in a room with a computer. Use the room action, which is open or close door connected to the corridor without paying for its cost.
There's no door connected to those corridors.
That's what I'm going to ask. Those has nothing. So when the corridors doesn't have a door, unless you put the door, right?
Yeah, like,
So there's
like
nothing.
these are up.
So there's nothing to do there.
Pretty
So
much.
just get out there then. And explore another. Ding. Here. Open. Oh, I'm scared. I think that's not a good move. Anyway. Shoot.
What, surgery? That's an excellent move for you.
Oh. But this one though.
Oh. So the next malfunction, we die.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the,
One. Or no. Okay, don't you guys have a card that says remove a malfunction?
Mm-hmm.
Use it! Alright, surgery. Perform a surgery procedure.
if you had 2 cards left.
I know I don't have a card for it.
Do you still have an action
I
left?
just wonder,
Oh, hey, roll the noise die.
wonder what is number 3. Yeah, there's nothing I can do because I only have 1 card. What can I do? I'm done. Do I have to really move?
No. You can
Okay.
hit pass if you want.
I'm past right now. I have
And
one card left.
If it's either you take 2 actions or you take an action and pass.
Because I might just get another malfunction.
From where? You can't get to any of your closed rooms.
Well, if it says there, put another malfunction, huh? Okay, so I can just discard this and pass.
Then you just keep.
Flip.
Because you draw up to 5 cards. So if you got 1, you take 4 more. Tim? You out?
Yep.
Alright. So, there's a creature on the board.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
We haven't had a creature left alive. That's kind of weird. Okay.
Here we have. But he then ran away.
So, move the time marker. Boom. Move the self-destruct. Intruder attack. Can't attack anybody. Intruder fire damage. Resolve an event card, which could be intruder move and all that. Might as well just get to page 10 now. Okay, so our event is hatching. Discard 1 egg from the intruder board. Any characters in the nest room whose players have no action cards left are infested by larvae. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in the nest room. If no character was infested, put a larva token into the intruder bag. Nope. So ends that. Tim, I believe you become first player, right? What is the room action? That's a self-destruct, right? Okay.
What kind of room is that?
Yours? Armory. Recharge your energy weapon for 2 cards. You haven't used it, so...
I'm going to search.
Okay. What do you read? There you go. My turn? I as well am going to search.
No.
Oh god, that's right, because you get 2.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh crap, I can't move through it.
Through the door?
Yeah.
You can't. But you can go to that room that hasn't been searched yet. Think about it that way.
Okay, so this game is really, really long, or we will die soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to die soon, because we're about to die now.
Go into the room?
Move me into the room.
No!
Well, it's a silent room, so you don't have to roll for it. And it's got 1. And it's the canteen. So for 2 cards, you could have a snack.
But that would cost another action.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
only have 2.
My turn?
Now I'm done. Putz.
Hey, Glenda, can you put that on 6 for me? Thank you.
What does it do with this?
I just set self-destruct.
And what's the good thing about it?
There isn't one.
Well, when it gets to 3, with the escape pod's open.
I don't get that.
In 6 turns, the ship will explode.
Oh, this is what it's for. So let us know.
And I'm going to search because I'm in a yellow room.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. What?
It's that evil laugh. I'm gonna keep that.
It's a fire extinguisher. I can either go put the fire out, or I can use it against an intruder and it retreats.
It doesn't sound very good at all.
It does for me. Glenda, it's your turn.
Alright, reduce counter to 1. And search
Green?
2 items in this place.
There you go.
And it says here, you survive all the attack. Where do you see the hand? I don't see any hand.
To the top left, right hand corner.
Maybe it's not a hand. Is this one, you pay for a card to do what you need to do, right? So heal. Okay, so this is my next action. I'm gonna pay 1 and heal all my wounds.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
Right?
Alright. That's your second action.
Yep, second action. Pay, use this,
Discard it. Yep.
and then heal.
Just take off the... No.
Heal all light wounds.
Yep. So that comes off. Okay. And discard the card.
The grain. The grain! Excuse me.
If only you could find an energy charge and charge your weapon. Okay. Is that 2? Go on, Tim.
That's what that is, huh?
I'm moving into the hibernation chamber.
Noise.
3.
Yeah, so those come away.
Come away. Don't you have anything to remove those? You should have those. You're the captain. You should have a lot of those.
He might be gonna fight for his life here in a minute. Yeah, we got an adult. Can we have one of the adults, please?
Why did I get the big ass adult?
What's the back? What's
2.
the number?
2.
And you got how many
2?
cards?
How many cards you got left?
3.
2.
Oh, it's die.
Okay. Okay. Bag. Place an true token. If the number of action cards in the player's hand is lower than the number in the intruder token, a surprise attack. Okay, so you're good.
Yay!
So now I can fight.
Oh, what'd you do with the token?
Everybody, we should survive.
You took it. It's right there.
We should all survive. That's my...
So I can shoot now, right?
Yeah, if you still got an action, you can fire away.
That's my objective.
Shooting.
Okay, so lose one of your things. Alright, so you got the round thing and shooting. If your target is a larvae or a creeper, you deal 1 damage. If not, you missed.
Damn.
Okay.
It is hard to hit stuff in this game.
We'll go ahead.
Nemesis.
What's the airlock control do? Start emergency airlock procedures. And what does that do? I'm just really curious. Choose any one other yellow room. The corridor is connected to the room you choose without containing any destroyed doors. Automatically close the door in each corridor connected to this room. Place the airlock procedure token in this room to represent the active emergency airlock procedure. If any of the doors and corridors connected to this room are open before the current player phase ends, remove this token. If all doors in each corridor connected to this room are closed at the end of the current player phase, after all players have passed, everything in that room dies immediately, both characters and intruders. Whoa.
No.
That's not, I don't like that idea. But I do have a spacesuit. Huh.
This guy.
This guy.
Do not kill us.
I'm going to use my knowledge of the ship and look at unexplored tile. It's one action. And I'm going to pass. Linda?
This reminded me. One card. Use this. Energy charge.
You reloading your weapon?
So now I can get all back my 2 more.
Yes.
Open you. 2 more.
You may recharge your weapon.
Darn you. First action. Second action. You win. I can... Crap. Where am I on surgery, right? Why? Oh shoot, hang on. I have that. So, I don't know if... Because, okay, so if I use the surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using a room with a computer to use this room's action without paying for a cost. It has a computer, right?
Yes.
So, if I use that, I scan all my cards. Scan all contamination cards from your action deck, hand and discard.
From
If
your
you have hand or discard. Discard.
Oh.
Remove all infected cards. So I have 1 here, right? Because if you get 2, you die, right? And then scan it. Where's the scanner, Ari?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do surgery.
Where are you at?
In the surgery.
Okay, so how do you do it?
Give me my scanner.
Oh, you're going to scan your
Yeah,
contamination?
scan a contamination card, hand or discard. And... Is that right? Is it right?
Does it say anything?
Hang on. I put it in the wrong way. He says... Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Do you see anything? I need a good kid's eyes. Ah! Okay. He said I'm infected.
Does it say infected?
Yeah, infected. It's infected, right? That's it. You read it?
It doesn't say infected. It's a whole bunch of gibberish. Wow, they really should make that better. It's just a whole bunch of gibberish.
Yeah, it doesn't say infected.
Okay.
So, here.
I'm not infected then. So, it's not infected, so I don't have to remove it.
Okay.
That's it? Okay,
Get rid of
I just want to use it. I just get rid of it. I just want to use that thing. Okay, and then if you have a larva on your character board, which I don't remove it after scanning your character suffers 1 light wound and you automatically pass. Huh? After scanning, your character suffers 1 light wound and you automatically pass. Oh, that's terrible for me. Shuffle all your action cards, including those in your hand, and place them in your action deck. Shuffle them all. Alright, I'm done. That's my second one. Shuffle all your action cards, including those in your hand, and place them in your action deck.
How many things does it take to send a signal? 2?
Yes.
Your turn, Bocephus.
You know I'm a pass.
Remove him.
Remove him? Totally?
So in the events cards, that was one thing I'd forgotten about. The 3 is the corridor they go through, and these symbols are what will move when the event card comes out, plus the event. Since he was on the event, and it was corridor 3, which takes you back into the technical corridors.
Totally over my head, man.
He just goes away.
Alright, so we're done?
I've passed, Tim's passed. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm fast after this surgery.
Okay, so we are now into the event.
Well,
Move time marker. Can you move the self-destruct down to 5 for me?
ta-da!
Alright, so the intruder that's with Tim is going to attack him.
Then Tim.
Intruder attacks. It's a scratch. The character suffers 1 light wound and gets a contamination card.
Aww.
This goes into your discard pile, sir. And you take a
That one?
light wound, sir. And 1 event card. And he's not going to move because he's with somebody. Regeneration. Each intruder on the board heals 2 injuries. He has no injuries, so... And intruder development bag. So we got to draw 1 and see what it does on page 10.
That's going to be a burger.
No. With the larvae, we take the larvae out and we add an adult.
Excuse me. Alright. First player.
Alright, so we go back up to 5.
Now, we keep this one like when we had the extra card, we keep that one in our hand, right?
Right. Alright, so I'm going to move into this room. Do I have a noise die someplace? Can I have one of the noise dice? Oh, there's the other one. 2 gets noise.
God.
Noise. And I'm going to use my computer skills, I think. And I'm going to close a door in this hallway. Glenda, it's your turn.
Oh, that's too far, huh? Okay, I will search. Oh, I can't search anymore because it's 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do anything. You know what? Let me just pay 1, right? Is that what it is? To just use this to activate this whenever?
Okay.
Just open it up, right?
What is it?
Laboratory equipment. If you're in a room with a character, corpse, intruder, carcass. Oh, it's just one use only. It's
Why
not
would
something.
you have, yeah, you don't
Oh,
have to
it's just
activate that
something
right now.
that you can use it later. Didn't think about that. I didn't see that. Well, I don't want to open a room.
Where is the lab anyways? Has anybody found the lab?
No.
See, that would have been something you should have done when you were in the hibernation room with the character corpse, and we could have weakened these aliens.
I don't have a character corpse. I've never been with one.
We were all here at the start.
Oh, that is a character corpse.
Yes. That's our buddy that already died.
That's why you said there's a dead person.
Yep.
Well, I can move back there and there's nothing. Oh, if I move there, nothing, right?
Except you'll get a intruder. Well, you could use 2 cards. If you use 2 cards, you can carefully movement to that room, and then you don't have to roll for the intruder. But you have slime.
So what's the slime?
Remember, the slime causes,
1.
if you roll silent, it hits every room. You haven't hit silent, so. But I'm pretty sure on careful movement it doesn't. It's
I don't
different.
even want to move. I'm scared.
You can go to the cockpit.
Still got to roll. Careful movement works exactly like movement, but instead of performing a noise roll, after moving, place a noise marker in a chosen corridor connected to the room you are entering.
So
instead of rolling, you just put a noise marker, yeah.
Wherever I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going back here, I put 1. But if there's already 1 there, we don't want that because there's going to be an intruder.
You don't
Right.
want it. I don't really care.
Yeah, probably because that's your objective. Kill and I'll be the only survivor. Okay, I don't care. Spin a card. Move. Put 1. Put me back there. That's the first action.
Okay.
Second action. No. Move over there. Move over there. This is not going to open up anymore, right? It's just safe there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll your noise. Or did you drop 2 cards?
No, I drop 1. Drop 2 so there's no noise.
Well, you get to pick where the noise token goes. Well,
That's okay. Where's the die?
4.
There's nothing.
Put a noise token.
There you go.
Doesn't matter, there's nothing.
We are so, I like that S. We are so dead.
Alright, my turn.
But we're not dead yet. You guys said we're already dead by now.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot twice.
Well, do one and then the other. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, I'll do one, then the other.
Okay.
I missed.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't affect. Ooh, nothing!
Wow, 2 misses.
Good job! Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. So you're in that room. So I'm going to move in that room with you. And pass. Glenda, it's your turn already.
It's my turn.
You know what? Scratch that. I'm going to activate
My quest.
the orbital maneuvering system. It's a one use only. Every player, including you, must pass immediately. Intruders don't attack this turn. This turn ends immediately.
So, what happened?
The turn just ended. You want to move the self-destruct to 4, please? Thank you.
Hola. So then I have 5. Hang on for a second. That turn,
Oh, here you
What?
go, Glenda. Your first part.
did he do the thing?
Doesn't matter, he doesn't have to.
Oh, he didn't have to.
Nope.
Excuse me.
What room is that we're in? Oh,
Back.
Back.
that just works so well for me. Okay.
No escape pods open. I still don't know how that works, but okay. I can still search, right? There's still room to search.
Yes, there is.
Where is it? Where is the arrow? You see it? You see it? Oh, right here.
That's where your
So
thumb
make
is.
it 1. Okay. Oh, what room is that? What color is that? Green? Red or...
It's any of them.
Why can't I get that thing?
What am I in? Fire? Am I in section A?
Where do you see that? Section A, yeah.
That sucks. Okay. I'm on the wrong side of the ship.
Ah! Okay. So, does it mean I can use it? It's in my hand? Because there's no X? Is that what it is? I've never seen.
That's in your hand.
That's in my hand, right?
It would have to be in your hand. Oh, no, wait. No, that's just a weapon.
Okay.
What is it?
It's a grenade.
Okay, it just goes in your thing.
This thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I still pay for it. Oh, yeah, it's my turn, right? Duh. I don't want to be mean. I can use that super duper right now. But it's okay, Eric.
No, do it.
You have something to cancel it? Using the room you are in, all other characters in this room lose one action card.
Okay.
That's it. And then I move to a neighboring room, and intruders don't attack me during this movement. That's it. It's not like a big deal. So
intruders
there's
don't
no other room to go though. Dang it. If I go there, I'm going to be hurt. I'm just going to go there.
You know the really funny thing about this? Oh, go ahead, Tim.
What?
Your turn.
Your turn.
Don't you have to lose an action card?
I already did.
Oh. I'm gonna send a signal.
There you go. And what else are you going to do?
How do you send a signal again?
How does you send a signal from where you are?
Can I not send a signal there?
No, you have to be in that room.
Oh, I thought you said I could send a signal wherever I was at.
No, from that room.
That's what you
Is
told
it
me
in your
earlier.
card?
If you have a card that allows you to do that.
Well, then I guess I'm shooting again. First shot for nothing.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
What's that?
I get an extra. It's an extra wound.
So, deal one injury, yes, only one, to your target, regardless of the intruder's type.
I deal 2. Because it's on my
His
card.
card. His card says.
Yeah, well, you get 2, I know. Okay, so what we do at this point is we pull an intruder attack. It doesn't attack you. Alright, so that intruder right now has 5. So,
Come on.
take 2 wound tokens and put on there.
And the intruder?
If you shoot him again, it may be different. You might take him down.
You good.
And you hit him again, so now he's up to 4 wounds. And he's still got 5.
Daily ones.
So here's the question that I have to
I
ask.
only get an extra one with the 2. So he's only got 3 wounds.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
if
you
you
have
roll
to
the
get
2.
the 2
So you
to get the
that
1 extra.
Oh, mine's different. So here's the really funny question. Technically, if I move to a room and drop a card that says place a malfunction marker in this room, and there are no malfunction markers, I destroy the ship, right?
That's what you said.
That must be his thing. Destroy everybody.
Not necessarily. I don't want to die myself. I'm going to search. And I can search from anything in that room. And these. so that was my first action.
How do I finish this without dying?
You don't.
Knowledge
Hell,
of the
you've already
ship.
The swamps. Okay, what does it mean? You open a door.
I closed the door.
Oh, you close the door. Means what?
You can't get to the escapes.
But there's another one here.
It's true. There it is.
It's a long way though.
No, it's only one room.
I'm trying to kill my character. Doctor. What's his name? The one in the wheelchair. Savior.
If he was trying to kill you, he wouldn't have shut the door.
It is your turn, by the way.
It's my turn? Oh my god, where am I now? I'm still there.
Well, you better shag ass to the escape pod.
It is closed.
That's what I said.
The other one's not, though. I'd walk quietly, though.
So one? Hang on. Oh yeah, this is already open. I'm scared about the thing. Because we're all gonna die.
What do you want me to hang on to? Tim?
And then...
You gotta roll your move. You gotta roll your noise.
when I'm here...
Roll your noise. Put a token in that corridor.
Okay, then one more action.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the escape pod you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you unlock it again?
They're all going to open after this turn.
Oh, so... what do I do? Just... Yeah, I can't get in there. Oh, I can...
You can at least make a solid attempt. Otherwise, you're just gonna sit there and meander and die.
Well, no.
How
They
am I...
open next turn.
That's what he's saying, but next turn is...
So she could just pass right now and wait till the next turn.
Why would you pass?
Because that's about what I would do.
Why not move?
To where? She's where she has to be to get into the escape pod. That's her thing.
There's not a connection.
is
It doesn't.
this-
No, those go to the
You
escape
jump?
pods.
Oh, because of the room.
Right.
Oh, so I can just pass. That's what you said. Okay, let's pass.
You're already on pass.
Oh.
You just never turned your card the last time. You don't think we're staying on the sinking ship, do you?
Okay. So if we... Oh, you'll be the one opening those?
They open when this turn ends.
How? Where did you get... Wait.
Because it goes to 3 on the self-destruct.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Oh.
a move.
Now hold on.
Here.
He attacks you.
Trying to get
Because
out.
of a move.
Yep. So if you're trying to escape... if your character... Okay, if you may also try to escape from combat performing movement action. Before you move, resolve an intruder attack. I just hit everything. Are you doing that? Okay. Scratch. Suffers 1 light wound and gets 1 contamination card. Put that on your discard.
Alright, so now can I move?
Mm-hmm. And now you roll for noise. 4. Just happened to be the one room that...
Alright. Now I'm gonna use demolition.
And what does that do?
Open that door.
This one?
No, this one.
Okay.
And then?
He's trying to send a signal.
Oh, that's his objective.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to search.
That's it?
Except for Tim. Tim's passing. Alright. Move that down.
To 3.
Move this down. Flip all those escape pods over.
So now they're unlocked.
Yep. And so now we have an event. So True isn't attacking anyone, he's not on fire, so we're just pulling the event card.
Is there one thing
And
that we're doing wrong? Why we can't have a lot of intruders on the board?
we don't have any breeders or the queen on the board, so move every adult not in combat to a neighboring room with a character.
Just can't get away.
If there are several rooms to choose from, move the adult to the room with the lowest room number. There weren't. So, Frenzy. All characters in a room who have at least 2 serious wounds die. Any other characters in the room suffer 1 serious wound.
I have serious one.
There you go, son. What's your serious wound?
Each time you pass in the player phase, your character suffers 1 light wound.
Ooh.
We don't have any, right? Because I have
You're
a light
basically
one.
bleeding out then, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so deal up to 5 cards.
How come I only have 4? That's it? Four.
Well, then you'd have to shuffle and get to your 5th.
I have 2.
Can I search while there's a thing in there with me?
I believe you can.
I think you can. That's so weird. You know, there are all those different games. Like in search, there's like this, that, and this, and that, and this, and that.
Alright, well, I'm going to search then. And give me a medical.
Oh, he peed.
Hmm?
He peed. Oh, right.
I'll turn your passwords over. So I'm going to take care of it when we're done.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bandages and dress 1 serious wound.
Okay.
That's it.
Just the 1 action?
That was 2. Search.
Oh, that's right. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use bandages and take off my wound. And the heck, I'm gonna rest.
Well, You just rest.
I'm looking for contamination cards that I don't have.
So when do we jump in this escape pod?
You can do it right now if you want to.
And just wait?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me stay there for now. And it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see what if I can. Too bad there's no malfunction thing there. I can search. Because why not? Okay, and then I pass.
You're not gonna get in the escape pod.
Oh yeah, I gotta go there. Is that it?
Well, I mean, do you want to escape out of the pod?
Yes. Don't we have to?
So, going into the escape pods. At the beginning of the game, escape pods are locked. During the play, players may unlock them manually by using some of the item cards or room actions, or the pods will unlock automatically when a character dies during the game or when the self-destruct marker reaches any yellow space. If a given escape pod is unlocked, a character may enter it, performing a noise roll first through the corresponding evacuation section room, as long as there are no intruders and no malfunction token in the room.
So I have to draw a noise.
Yep. If you launch immediately, or if you launch in one of the following turns, remove the miniature of your character and the escape pod token from the game. From now on, you do not take part in the game. Any character in a launched escape pod is always treated as if they have arrived on Earth. If you wait, you can decide to launch the escape pod at the start of your first round. During each player phase, you can also, if you wish, exit the escape pod voluntarily without performing any action. During your round, just place that character miniature back in the escape hatch corresponding to the pod.
Alright, so if I choose to go there, I have to roll regardless. A noise thing.
Yep, and you don't have to launch if you don't want to. You can just sit there.
I just stayed there for a while.
Yep.
So I can go ahead do that.
Wow. Roll your noise.
To do.
1. Yeah, it doesn't look like you'll be going anywhere. Let's just take that off.
Okay, so there's going to be an intruder.
And you can take that one off.
Of all the numbers! I'm going to get a blank.
Probably get it clean. The blank's already out.
I'm going to get a larva.
Well, you got an adult.
Damn.
No, she got that one. Doesn't she?
It's an adult.
Oh, it is an adult.
Give me a big one.
Alright, and it's a 4.
Can I use this?
Oh, no, that's a breeder.
Oh, that's a breeder.
How many cards you got left? So it attacks you on top of that. Intruder attack. Tail attack. If the character has at least one serious wound, they die.
I don't have a serious wound.
Yes you do.
I have a light wound.
Aren't you missing a hand?
Huh?
Yeah, you're missing a hand. You had a serious wound way back when.
No, I already healed, remember?
Then why are they still sitting there? Get rid of them if you're healing stuff.
I already did all the healing.
Okay, if not, they suffer one serious wound, so now you do have a serious wound.
So, the light wound goes down to serious wound?
No.
Oh, that's
take
on
that
top
light
of
wound
that.
off, and this comes on. Flip it over,
Where
see what you got.
Put this? Oh, I have to read it.
That comes the token comes off, Glenda.
But it says Sears Wood. My leg!
She doesn't listen.
From now on, the cost of your escape movement action is 2. What does it mean? The cost? The cost of your action is 2. Okay, so it's just 2 cards. Right? Escape movement action.
Okay. From now on, the cost of your escape movement action is 2. So yes, to get away from it, it's going to cost you 2 cards. If you click puzzle unlocked, the character may enter it, performing a noise roll first through the corresponding evacuation section room. As long as there are no intruders and no malfunction token, you can't even go in there as long as that intruder's there.
Oh, well. I think I'm gonna die.
That's a possibility. Tim?
You know, I don't even remember. Didn't I heal me? Maybe I'm already dead. Probably I'm already dead. I don't think I healed the leg. The arm.
I don't remember you were healing the hand.
So I'm already dead. Bye. I don't think I did. I'm dead. Bye.
You'll
Is
take
that what
your
it
character
is?
off. Yeah, I don't think you did.
I don't
Tim,
think I did.
you fixed your series. You remember fixing her series?
No, I don't
Well,
think
she
I
did
did.
something in there.
I did a surgery or something, but no, but the surgery doesn't even say anything like that. It just say I scanned my contamination.
Didn't you do bandages?
Nope. Nope.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm dead. Bye.
Alright, so I'm gonna search. And give me weapons.
She just does not know how to be quiet, does she?
Peace out. And I might as well shoot, right? Miss.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm going to remove the... I'm going to destroy that door. And I'm going to do that careful movement, and that puts a token in the corridor of my choice, right? Or the one I was coming from?
Yeah.
Alright. Your turn. Second. Okay, so time, self-destruct, and Drew's gonna attack, so we're gonna do an event card. And he's gonna go down to corridor 2. Oh, so he disappears into the ducts. And that's it. 5. Okay. You first player? Or am I?
You are.
Alright. So... So, first action, I'm going to do that quietness thing. And second action, search. Your turn.
I've decided since I can't win, I'm killing both of us.
What's that?
Dropping a malfunction marker in the room I'm in.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
No, I'm not sure if there's something. I haven't seen anything that says you can't do it. I mean, I could have done it any time.
No, I mean, that's what my card says.
Oh, I know.
But I'm just saying that I can't move out of the room. I've got 2 contamination cards in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move out of the room. I can't seem to hit the freaking thing. By the way, I'm down to 1 bullet. And you know, if I'm going to use it on myself, I might as well just blow you up too.
So, Tim dropped a card that did a final malfunction that destroyed the ship. It's nowhere in the rules that says you can't do it. It just means that everybody loses.
That's the end of it. The ship just exploded and he just joined my death.
Even if I had gone in the escape pod, I couldn't have launched. I didn't have before he destroyed the ship.
For you to launch, you need what?
I needed an action.
To launch it?
Mm-hmm. And that's what it would have been. I would have been there, and I would have launched. And it wouldn't have mattered at that point if the ship exploded. Because I don't know what anybody else's objective was, but mine was to send the signal and destroy the ship. Didn't anybody wonder why I was putting so much malfunction all over the place?
No.
No. Yeah, I know somehow something about distraction. I didn't even.
Because they just kept popping up with the cards.
No, I was adding
you
too.
laid like 2 down, maybe.
That's the only reason for you to put this, is if you want to destroy the ship. But if you want to keep, you're going to keep removing it.
What was your objective in the...
My objective was to send the signal and end up either in the hibernation chamber
or an escape pod.
Or an escape pod with the corpse.
What was yours?
Send us back to Earth.
Yeah.
That's why I checked the thing and the coordinates. These Earth.
So you couldn't have completed your objective if you were jumped in an escape pod.
If we no, I thought we have to go to Earth.
If your objective said go to Earth, but if the ship blew up, it wouldn't have made it to Earth.
So it has to be all of us.
The ship has to make it.
Okay, that's why I said all of us.
So, let's see what kind of engine problems we had. Well, the engines would have made it. 2 to 3 were good.
Okay, so that would make it.
It wouldn't have made it, Glenda. I had self-destruct. It would have destructed on turn 6. You had to get.
We're never gonna
You
make
had
it
to go
anyway.
and turn off the self-destruct.
We're never gonna make it. This is hard. This is time.
Oh no, I would have made it. That was cheap. You can't win, so nobody does.
Well, that's his objective. It's not on the card, but his personal.
Never be
It's not
afraid
the
of a
team.
noble suicide.
But
Back to the zombie side of shooting yourself twice in the head.
And the dog.
And the dog.
That would have survived.
And the dog. Peter, what's the name of the dog?
I didn't want her to be alone.
Hey guys, that's Nemesis. We may have gotten a couple things wrong.
May.
Glenda may have actually
I don't
fixed
think
her.
I did. This
He'll
is just a long game. I forgot what I
I'll
did.
figure it out when I'm editing this. But realistically, it's pretty much like playing the first movie of Alien. you're running around, things are popping up out of the dark. You're trying not to make a lot of noise, which after a while is not the easiest thing in the world to do. You hope things kind of creep back into
air ducts.
Yeah.
So now we know the reason why they just don't show up just like that.
And the really funny thing
hard
is
anyway.
this is actually the basic map. The other side is the advanced one, which is actually harder.
Of course.
They said it's for the campaign only.
This is work. Lots of work.
And you know, none of us. Well, Glenda, you could have weakened the intruders a little bit.
I wanted
that.
to, but I didn't. You know what? That's
You
my
didn't
mistake.
read. You didn't read your cards.
I did. No. I know. I'm looking for like that one to die, but I didn't think about this one. Remember, had I known, I would use that so we could have weakened the alien.
They're not easy.
But I didn't really, like, first time, whatever. I was waiting for them to die. Get the corpse. And
I liked how they kept disappearing. It was like fading back into the dark.
Full.
You know, it's like their whole mission is to get back in without getting killed,
Correct.
so that you can't do the intruder weaknesses.
That's
why we don't have a lot of intruders, because they really don't stay on the board very long.
It's like they make them stronger. And as you get more, you get the adult and the hybrid or whatever.
But anyways, guys, hey, thanks for watching. As always, support your local gaming. We support
Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game on, guys.
Game on, folks.
Game on.